If you believe happiness is the meaning of life, you will live a life in hedonism. Let me explain why. The pursuit of happiness was the goal by which previous generations gave life meaning. It was something to strive for because it was not readily available. Discomfort was a natural state of being not that long ago, but now we can choose to feel any way we want, whenever we want, by just watching, playing, or listening to something on our phone. Our phone makes life seem so much more dull and meaningless. There is so much more interesting things to see on your phone than they are at, let's say, like a park. And so with this new adoption of technology, we can no longer follow the same rules to living a good life, because if we do, we will find ourselves in toxic loops of pleasure and hedonism. Happiness is so easily available that it's no longer a struggle to try to get it. It's so easy to do the bare minimum and live a very comfortable life compared to our predecessors. But with such an easy life comes a sense of boredom and nihilism that can cause us to get depressed and feel as though that nothing we do in our lives has any sort of impact on the world. My favorite philosopher, Alan Watts, described this scenario. It goes like this: picture that you could dream anything you wanted with no limitations like time, aging, or anything like that. Basically, like pretend you're a god, right? And you're having dreams, or you become a god with these dreams. At first you would probably dream of like having a lot of money, women, or success, and being rich and being like the big boss or whatever. And you would enjoy these dreams for like a time, for a little bit. But after a while, it would start to get boring and it would start to lose its charm. So you would begin to dream of things that challenge you and give you excitement. It might even be extremely risky, like things like fighting a lion or wrestling an alligator. And I think what Alan Watts was trying to say with this scenario is that happiness and human ambition comes from humans wanting to overcome adversity and become the best version of themselves. And I think that the real meaning of life is fulfillment, conquering things that your previous self thought were impossible for you. When I was younger, I thought I was going to be fat forever, and I thought I would end up being some fat loser, and that my ceiling of potential was set so low because of the way the dice were rolled in my life. But then I started to lose weight, and I thought, I'm not that guy anymore, so the old ideas of what I could be no longer applied to me. So I decided to join a fight gym and learn to fight, and the ceiling on my life and potential got even higher. And I learned that only by challenging myself and traversing unknown territory, I learned what I was capable of. And I think that this is the true meaning of life, is to see what you're capable of and overcome all the adversity that life throws at you. Chasing happiness will never make you a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilled man in any first world country, because obtaining a happy life is so easy here. I say first world because in a lot of third world countries that are really poor, people's main goal is to save up enough money to get out of the country, or just to have enough to survive. And then happiness can be their goal, because their goal would be getting better and getting basic resources. But a lot of the times, their main goal is to save up enough money to get to a first world country to have the same opportunities a lot of you take for granted. Growing up with immigrant parents, I realized that a lot of you take the amazing opportunity of being born in a place like America for granted so fucking much. I see a lot of you guys just complain that the government isn't giving you enough money and that they need to give you more. They don't provide this, they don't provide that, and that's why your life sucks. That's why everyone should do this, do that, and that's why America sucks or something like that. But in reality, a lot of you guys are just lazy pieces of shit. I believe that a lack of motivation equals a lack of adversity in one's life. Think about it. If there's no adversity in your life, then there's no reason to do anything because you're comfortable. So if adversity equals motivation and you have zero motivation to complete the shit you say you want to complete, then you need to figure out how to put more adversity in your life. Figure out ways to make your life more difficult in a productive way. This could be joining an MMA gym, going to the normal gym, taking cold showers, and going for a run and first thing in the morning. Doing difficult things is going to make your daily tasks a lot easier and more enjoyable, especially if you do the difficult things in the morning. Because when you do difficult things, especially to start off your day, the rest of your day just seems so much easier. So if you do your hard workout in the morning, or you do your run in the morning, or do something hard in the morning, then doing anything else in the day seems like a cakewalk because you got your hard shit out of the way out first. In conclusion, you should never strive for happiness in life, because happiness is something that cannot be achieved by chasing it. Instead, you have to let it come to you. And to let it come to you, you have to overcome adversities that will give meaning to your life. And then when you do things like that, you will find yourself to be sitting at like a constant state of happiness because you're doing the hard things that achieve fulfillment in life. But guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please watch another one and like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.